for watching KX News. In tonight's top story, the tariff war continues to hit home. Experts say North Dakota is being hit the hardest in the northern Midwest as the trade war wages on. The Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis reported that North Dakota exports fell by 14% in the last year. And they say the statistics that they look from the Department of Commerce could be underreported. Renee Cooper introduces us to a farmer that says he may have to start storing this year's crop.
It's a tough time to have a trade war.
As Chad Weckerly works hard to harvest his wheat farm, he's worried about how much money it will actually bring home to his family.
Well, it would be very difficult to not be concerned to a high degree going through this conflict.
But it's not just about the money. He's not sure where to sell much of his crop this year.
I should have more of a plan than I do. We can't count on 1 in 3 rows of soybeans to go to China this year.
The Minneapolis Fed covers 6 northern Midwest states. In a recent publication, they said half of these states managed to continue growing their agriculture exports in 2018, the year the trade war took off. But within the first 4 months of this year, all 6 states saw export numbers fall. And that's before China halted all agriculture trade with the U.S. in early August.
The president announced that he was looking at putting another 10% tariff in place on additional Chinese goods, but that would be September 1. And then China came back and said, well, if that's the case, then they weren't going to buy more ag products.
Senator Hoeven is hoping the war will end without tariffs on either country. But that looks a little more bleak after China hiked up another $75 billion in tariffs on U.S. goods today.
This president could be the right person to negotiate this out, but certainly as much as my head wants to support him, my stomach's still queasy. You know, it's a hard thing to live through.
Senator Hoeven says a Band-Aid has been put in place until further agreements can be made.
I had Richard Fordyce, who's the administrator for FSA out here, and we're putting out about $16 million in assistance to our farmers and ranchers. Well, you know, the administration is working to get these agreements in place.
Producers can still sign up. The senator hopes first payments will go out by the end of August. But Weckerly says he still doesn't know where he's sending his crop.
We're going to be filling up our storage and likely running out of space to put the grain. And
he says there are a lot of farmers in his shoes. Renee Cooper, KX News.
And Senator Hoeven says while we're waiting for a resolution with China, he hopes the U.S. can put together a trade plan with Europe and Japan so farmers have another place to ship this season. He says he is also waiting on the U.S. House to bring the USMCA to the table. Hoeven says the Senate is ready to pass it when they do, and Weckerly says it can't happen soon enough. Natural grocers will